So Brian, welcome. Thank you for coming for the interview. So you are a president and a vice chairman of Xpeng. What does it mean? What is your day job? What do you do in the company? What are your main responsibilities there?
Well, my role is more focused on global strategy. I deal with our partners around the world. I handles companies, finance, capital markets, all the issues, regulatory affairs, and so I would say I probably are focused more on the overall direction strategy.
Got it.
And also handling some of the tricky situations.
Politicians.
Well, we have to deal with them.
Of course. I always ask. So we interviewed some of your colleagues, the powertrain director, the autonomous driving, and I always ask them which car they drive. So what car do you drive?
Well, I have a G9 that I drive, and also now I spend more time commuting. I used to drive G9 because nowadays, because of work, I don't drive as much, so I become more of a passenger of G9. But I own a G9.
G9, okay, great. Fellow G9 owner, great, thank you. And what's your favorite feature in the G9?
Well, personally, I really like the ride. The G9, when I drive it, it handles really well. When I sit in the back, very smooth, comfortable with suspension kicking in. And then the feature I always like is the massage with the meditation, because I really enjoy, there's a little bit of time to sit back, turn on the meditation mode. You have the surrounding quiet, little bit of this natural sounds and allow you to rest. And that's a very good, I would say, design. A lot of my friends actually also like it. Another feature is the pet mode. I think I think it's very important to design something that's safe and comfortable for pets inside the vehicles.
I have to agree. I think in terms of the ride quality, this car really stands out. I've tried many cars, I've driven many cars, and this definitely stands out. One more thing I want to say and applaud to you guys is that the sound isolation in this car is excellent. It's incredible. And that's not very often you see, such kind of sound insulation with this size vehicle and stuff. So that's what, and of course, massage. My kids love massage. They cannot drive without massage. The moment we jump into the car, the first thing they do, they scream, "Hey, Xpeng, turn on the massage." That's just the norm now, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, I think that is something that we really pay particular attention to. One is the details that you mentioned, the build quality. We want to ensure that when people see Xpeng, they view this as a premium quality product, and on top of it, it will come with the coolest and advanced technology and features. So these two combined offers a compelling proposition to our customers.
In my review, I honestly said that because when we were thinking what car to change, to which car to change, and we owned Tesla for 10 plus years, we first said, okay, maybe we'll buy Model X. And in my review of G9, I said, even because Model X is more expensive, and I said, even if the Model X would be the same price as G9, I would still go for G9. And I truly mean it, 100% mean it after all my research and done. But maybe if we come back to the Xpeng, so you just introduced the new P7, which is a beautiful car, and we heard that the starting price is hovering around $27,000 in China, around $30,000. And people ask the questions, and we are Europeans, we don't get these type of vehicles for that prices. And the question is, how do you guys manage to keep the costs down? What makes the cost of the car? How do you manage to still bring affordable cars with amazing features to people?
Well, I think it's not easy. I think we saw as a market, the price has been coming down with advancement in technology and also costs improvement. For example, one very big factor of the cost in the vehicle is the battery. In the last few years, you can see the battery cost almost halved. That actually obviously give a lot of the benefit to the OEMs can provide better features and the more competitive prices. But also there are other factors is really really understand technology that optimize that for a larger scale. So there's a scale element too. So for example, if vehicle is only targeted for a very small niche market.
Yep.
You cannot
Exactly.
make it very cheaply because you cannot amortize the R&D cost either. So we actually at Xpeng want to focus on the largest segment of the customer, which we believe is what we call mid to high end. We don't want to be a luxury manufacturer. We don't want to be a mass manufacturer. We want to be mid to high end, which means that we will have volume. So we don't make small niche product, volume product that give us the benefit of scale, but also that segment we can actually put in the best and latest technology, still have the premium feel.
Absolutely.
So that's how we actually want to position ourselves. And with all these, the optimization on manufacturing processes, lowering the BOM of the products, all that come together, make us able to produce competitive and affordable products.
Yes, we heard from the director that the platform for the new P7 is the same as the P7 Plus. So reusing the platform, making the technology. That's what he said.
Yeah, you have to make sure that the technology can be amortized in a larger scale product numbers, and that's why we have this in a platform. And I think increasingly you will start to see the benefit of this approach, not just for the cost side, but also quality, because consistency of supply chain and parts that when you are platform advertiser, it ensures a better quality as well.
Okay. Few last questions. In terms of the competition worldwide, but also in China, how do you view the competition in general? How do you guys deal with that? Are you in contact with the competitors, like, I don't know, Xiaomi or others? How do you view the car brands?
Well, I mean, I think we have been operating in a very competitive environment since the very
Can imagine.
beginning. This industry has always been competitive, but we saw is that the competition, the field changes almost every year.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, given the rise of the pet EV penetration, the rise of smart mobility technology advancement, and the rise of the cross disciplinary sort of approaches, you start your competitor sort of changes every year. I think as Xpeng, I think what we feel very excited about is that every time we have a different or bigger competitor, we excel. You can imagine just like a video games. You're playing, the level 1, level 2, level 3, and you're beating big bosses every level.
Yeah.
We've probably done that for the last 7 levels, so it makes us stronger. And also we understand better what our customer wants.
Okay.
And how do we develop cool, innovative, and well-positioned products for our customer base. So I think it's continued going to be competitive, but Xpeng being positioned as a tech premium brand is very unique. And I don't think you see that in traditional automobiles.
Oh, not at all.
So EV,
Oh, no.
EV competitors,
Yes.
and not like that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I guess the last question is, everybody knows Brian from CNBC and from CNN, but tell us a little bit about your hobbies. Maybe what do you do in free time? What is your do you have actually any free time? It's tough, I guess.
Well, I think yeah, it's not an easy job to have a lot of free time. And I do spend a lot of time outside of China because I just love
Global.
to meet our partners, our customers, and really understanding what's going on. So I travel a lot. I spend a lot of time. I think I'll probably double diamond on Cathay. It's a lot of mileage every year. But whenever I have time, I love to do some hiking. I love enjoying hike different parts of the world. Also, spend some time outdoors with natural sceneries. When I grew up, I actually spent a lot of time in the U.S. Northwest when there's big mountains and lakes, and that's where I got sort of the knack for natural hiking and outdoors. So yeah, outdoors and some skiing, some hiking is my favorite pastime.
Nice. All right. Thank you very much for joining me in this beautiful G9. And
Thank you.
Happy kilometers with your car and happy kilometers with my car as well.
Well, hope you become our customers for more products.
Listen, give more products. I'm ready to buy. We're really invested in the company.
Thank you, Artur.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.